Hi, this is Don Nelson. I'm editor of the Additive Report, and I'm at FABTECH 2019. Specifically, I'm at the FANUC booth. I'm with Mark Scherler, and what I'm here to find out is about a new collaborative welding robot. Mark, what can you tell me about it?
Well, FANUC has had a history of having collaborative robots for non-arc welding applications, mainly for material handling and assembly applications. And we've had a customer interest in being able to use our collaborative robots for arc welding. It's for primarily customers that have a high mix of parts. Maybe they have their operators that need to interact more with the parts. Requires more programming time because of just the turnover of the parts that they use. And so what we did is we took the standard collaborative robot that we had available, put our arc tool software, which allows us to have a number of options available specific for arc welding, and provide that feature set on this collaborative robot. It allows customers to be able to use that collaborative robot in an environment that's different than what traditionally we've done for our arc welding robots.
Oh, okay. Now, what about sizing? Does this come in various sizes?
Yeah, right now we're planning on having two different sizes. This is the bigger of the two. This robot here in particular has a 15 kilogram payload, but it has a reach of 1,411 millimeters. We'll also have a smaller robot that will have a 7 kilogram payload, 911 millimeters reach on that robot.
Okay. You know, I can't help but notice that it says additive manufacturing back there. So this is going to be used for an additive manufacturing wire application, I assume.
Well, in this case, we are using that robot for an additive manufacturing application. It does not have to be. It can be used for standard arc welding applications, in that job shop type environment like we talked about, or other applications. We have been talking about customers about customized applications where it might fit in. Additive could make a lot of sense in terms of, we think that there'll be a lot of interaction if you're making a part with the robot to do an additive type of process. You might want to have the operator close to the process to monitor what's happening. In that case, it would make sense to have a collaborative robot.
Could one robot do welding and additive manufacturing?
Yes, it can. This particular robot, it's set up to do MIG welding, and we're just using that MIG welding as an additive process. Okay. If we brought in different parts and we just wanted to weld those parts together, it could be doing that also. So this is an actual part that we produced using the additive manufacturing process. In this case, we actually made a model of this part, and then we used third-party software from Robot Master to generate the programs for the robot. So the software sliced all of the 3D model that we had and generated the program all the way up this part. We download those programs directly into the robot, and they ran from there. This part here is actually a part where we just cleaned it up a little bit to get some of the dirt off of it. Mm-hmm. This part next to it is one where we did some post-processing. So okay. You can see the nice shine that we get out here, and from a metallurgical point of view, it looks very nice.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that's the one thing I would say is, we do expect with this process, wire arc additive manufacturing, we do expect that there'll be some post-processing that has to happen.
Okay. Last question. We're here at FABTECH, and we're surrounded by people that are involved in conventional type of manufacturing. You're here trying to sell something for additive manufacturing. What would you tell somebody that is not involved in additive, what they should know? What's one thing they should know about additive manufacturing?
Well, in our case, we're using wire arc additive manufacturing. The biggest thing they're going to need to know is they need to understand that process. If they don't necessarily understand that process, they're going to have to spend a lot of time developing that process to get it to work properly. If they have a part that they want to build and they don't understand that process, then they're going to make a lot of scrap parts to figure out how to make it work.
All right, thanks very much, Mark.